up, you guys? It's Cousin Sam here with a explanation of how to use the deck, my 50 card deck. So first of all, here's the deck profile. What kind of counters, what kind of shells, Celestia, Lila, Wolf, Raikou, Debris, Dandy, Card Trooper, Sword. This is a change I made. Also another change is Gores, 2 Caius, Sangan, what is this? Necrogarna. There's another change, Unknown Synchron, Spore, Morphin Jar, and Magical Merchant. That's the monsters. I think there's 28 monsters. Charge, Solar Recharge, Pot of Everest, and Lightning Giant. Was that Blaze Accelerator? What is this? Foolish, Dark Hole, Monster Born, yada yada yada. Trapstones, Mirror Force, Bottomlesses, and Trap Holes, Compulsories, and yeah, that's the rest of the deck. So basically, as you can see in this deck, there is a lot of milling, which is done by your that. This can be considered milling. You're basically supposed to mill out, like these. Not saying it. This will help you mill out like Card Troopers. You're supposed to mill out this too to get your tokens going to Formula a couple of times. Debris, you run a lot of level 3s, a lot of level 2s too, like Raikou. They're also Raikous are also for milling to help you out. They will. You're supposed to mill this, of course, because the special summons instant level 4 monster. Lila helps you, mill out. Forces your opponent to either warning, bottomless, trap hole, or whatever. And if they don't, you get an option to destroy a backfield. So that's the same thing: warning, trap hole, bottomless, solemn judgment, whatever. These help you thin out your deck. If one goes in the graveyard, you automatically just pay the 500. Doesn't matter. You get the monster back. You get the monster from your deck. That's why you run 3 counters. These are your last ditch effort to win. Like you have 3, and let's say if they're all 3 in the graveyard, and you have like a fire, like a shell or a rocket in the graveyard, and let's say they have a JD or a Dad or whatever, something big like let's say a Scrap Dragon. You summon out any weak monster like let's say Unknown Synchron. Summon and then you tag into the monster. You can take the 2800, and it's a good price because you're taking 2800, and they're taking what 28 times 3 is what, I don't know, 6, 7, 8400. That's instant game right there. So that's pretty good combo right there. Also, you run a Necrogarna because you don't want them to attack with like a weak monster. Like let's say Unknown Synchron, and they'll attack with like a Treeborn or something. Attack and you take 100, and you're forced to remove the 3 volcanic counters, even if you don't have a fire in the graveyard, so the effect won't go off. So that's why you run Necrogarna to negate that one attack. And either they attack with the strong monster and they lose a lot of life points, or they stop their battle phase right then and there. They have to wait until next battle phase to kill you. But by then you'll have like Chaos Sorcerer, another tuner, Gores, Caius or something to help you out of that situation. So that's a good combo right there. Now that's for the monsters. Oh, also you run like a lot of spells. A lot of lights and a lot of darks. So that's why you're able to run the 1 Chaos Sorcerer. I think 2 is too much because you want to keep your Lilas, Raikous, and Celestias in the graveyard, along with your Caiuses to recycle them. That's why I only main deck 1 Chaos Sorcerer. And yeah. So what's the spells? Unique compulsories because of all the synchroning. With Stardust, Stardust, Thought Ruler, they have to pay the 1,000 or get the monster put back. Machines, it's kind of hard to get out the field with this deck, but it can happen. Trap Hole to help you out with the new decks like what's that thing called? Gemini Zero, Miracle Gemini's, Tengu Plants. Same thing with Bottomless. With Priority Leaving, there's gonna be a staple in every deck. Trapstone, so you can activate and set up for your big plays. Like I've synchroed 4 times in 1 turn, but before that I activated Trapstone to ensure that my plays went off. Mirror Force, obvious staple, so that's the traps. Monster Reborn, Staple, Dark Hole. This thing is used to get your Nakugarna, what's that thing called? Volcanic counters, with Spore, Dandelion, whatever you need to put in the graveyard, even Wolf. So that's a pretty good card in here. Blaze Accelerator to get your shells, your counters in the graveyard. So much easier. As soon as you get this in the graveyard, you show a monster. You pay the 500 to get another one. If they have another monster, destroy it. Pay another 500, get the third one out. And if they have another monster, destroy it. If not, you have it for next turn. The only drawback is that you can't do your battle phase that turn. So, yeah. But it's still pretty good because you can get rid of, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Dark Hand if you need to. Lightning Vortex. Sometimes you might get your Dandelion, your Volcanic counters, your Volcanic shells, your wolves in your hand. So you want to get a way to have a way to get that out of your hand. Same thing with card destruction. I find myself having a whole bunch of cards in my hand that are not supposed to be in my hand, like Spore, Dandelion, shells, counters, all like that. So this will get it all in one turn. Plus you get the same number of cards back. It's too good. Part of Everest, you're supposed to be running 3, but I only have 2 on me. But 2 is good. Still good. You mill a lot, so obviously you need to run this. The 3 solo recharges, obvious, because you want to get your wolves out of your hand. If you're really desperate, you could get the Lila, the Raikou, the Celestia out of your hand to get draws. So yeah, too good. And then charge, obviously. I've seen myself combo with this a couple times. Like, I would just use this, grab a Raikou or Lila or even a wolf if I need to, and then activate solo recharge, just get it done. And yeah, that's the main deck. This video is getting kind of long. And then your extra deck is a Chimera Tech because the card queries are coming out real fast. So Mistworm, you can get into it real easy in this deck. Colossal, you can get into it, not that easy but pretty good. Thought Ruler, you can get into this. Same thing, all level 8 except for this. This is kind of hard to get out unless you have Caius and like a Spore and a token, which usually does happen. Well, not even a token. Actually, this is pretty hard to get out on the field unless you remove. Actually, you know what? No, you can't. You can barely get it out. It's situational. Starters, easy to get out with the Breeze Dragon and the token and Dandy. This also easy if you really need to get that extra push. Black Rose, again to blow up field. Iron Chain, the only level 6 dragon out here, so hey, the only level 6 dragon in the game, Synchro, whatever. Level 6 if you need to get piercing, like that last bit of damage. These 2 cards, I have no idea why they're in here. I think I just forgot to take them out. Well, actually, no. Frozen Fitzgerald is actually in here because you do run 1 Dark Center, which is a Unknown Synchron. So, somehow, like, if they have, run a Super Mega Numa Hamster, you Monster Born it, summon, what's that thing called? Unknown Synchron, Synchro for it. But that's really situational. So, yeah. Then it's Sure Beast, you can't get this out in any way, shape, or form in this deck. To be honest, I don't even know why I have this. In this deck, I used to run a deck that I used to run it. But not no more. So, yeah. So if you guys like the deck, please send me. It's up for sale, up for trade. Like I said, this was just an explanation because some people didn't like the deck. They were saying it was kind of hard. Why would you run 50 cards in one deck? Basically, because this deck is really good if you ever tried it. If you don't like it, I will take it back gladly. But it's pretty fun. Works great. Only 2 people that I know so far that played this is me and GHopper85. Go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description bar. But yeah, this is an amazing deck. This deck was actually inspired by him, so definitely go check him out. And yeah, so comment, subscribe, you guys. If you like the deck, PM me. It is up for solo or trade. And yeah, so comment, subscribe, you guys, and peace out. Talk to you guys later.